going to take up test number 6 from the book Mccarter and Ash. I repeat, it's the book Mccarter and Ash. It's a book by a foreign author, and booklet number, test number is 6. I have also mentioned the link in the description there. Questions? Ask me a doubt. Question number 7. After briefly considering an uprising, you and the other inhabitants change your mind. कहंदा थोड़ी देर ਲਈ after brief considering uprising ਨੂੰ brief time ਦੇ ਲਈ consider ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਤੇ ਬਾਕੀ inhabitants ਨੇ ਉਹ change ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਆਪਣਾ mind. Now we'll look at the location. Come to paragraph number 3, first page. Line number last third line. You, in consort with your disaffected neighbors, had been contemplating in rather desultory fashion a small uprising. You change your mind in what is one of the earliest examples of the power of propaganda. So what is meant by propaganda? What is propaganda? Prachar, yes. When you have to influence the audience, कोई ऐहो जी information convey करनी, information disseminate करनी, information disperse करनी in order to convince the audience or in order to influence the audience. Convince करना या influence करना, that is propaganda. You must know the meaning of propaganda. It's a common dictionary word. So it is a small uprising which will change your, which changes your mind. Any other doubt up till 10? I hope 9th answer is also clear to all of you. Is that okay? Any other up till 10? Any other doubt up till 10? 10th. Albeit a not very subtle one. What do you mean by subtle? B is silent. Subtle. Come to paragraph number 4. Of course, as is often the case with big ideas, when they are in their infancy. What is infancy also? Childhood. Infancy or infants? Yes, concentrate here. Infants, बहुत छोटे बच्चे, we call them, and it's the beginning of the life. No, anything in infancy is very at the very initial or at the very beginning. So क्या ना ideas जिधो बिल्कुल beginning चने ideas दी starting है. When they are in their infancy, the methods employed in ancient Egypt were far from subtle. जेडे methods अपना Egypt deploy करते सी या use करते सी, they were far from subtle. Subtle का dictionary meaning होता very minor, small. Yes, any other? Any other? Come to questions 11 to 14. 11 to 14. 12 and 13. According to Philip Taylor, propaganda, कहना Philip Taylor के हिसाब नाल propaganda, answer is D, was a neutral concept up until 1914. कहना एक propaganda जड़ा सीगा एक बड़ा neutral concept सीगा 1914 तक, 1914 तक. Okay, let's have a look at the location. Come to page number 1. Paragraph number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Paragraph number 5. Okay, in this paragraph, writer has talked about Philip Taylor. Come to the last line. Propaganda is simply a process of persuasion. As a concept, it is neutral and should be devoid of value judgments. As a concept, it is very neutral. So, is that clear? Okay. Anything else?
They mentioned that it's until 1914.
आपने सही लगाया?
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा. Read the second line. Before 1914, it simply meant the means by which the proponent of a particular doctrine propagated his beliefs among his audience. कहता 1914 तो पहले की सी एक simple neutral concept सी. So up till 1914 it was considered a neutral concept. Second line च देता. Anything else? Question number 11. According to Philip Taylor, the location is the same. Propaganda was merely is hardly a process of persuading people. Persuade is to convince. Persuading people to do things prior to 1914. 1914 to pehla Taylor de hisab nal what was propaganda? It was simply a way of convincing people. Anything else up till 14? I hope it is clear to all. Okay, shift on to second passage. Solve questions 15 to 21. 15 to 21. इधर दे दो मैंने दे दो. 15 to 21. 17. The spread of knowledge changed with all the important advent of printing. What is advent? With the beginning of printing. कहते the spread of knowledge ਜਿਹੜੀ knowledge जिस तरीके ਨਾਲ spread करती सी वो बदल गई ਜਦੋਂ printing ਦੀ invention या beginning हो गई. Okay, let's come to the location. Come to first page. Not first page of this booklet but second paragraph है जो the first page nu I call it a first page. Paragraph number 2, last third line. Throughout the Latin West until the momentous advent of printing in the middle of the 15th century, printed books saw the end of some of the practical limitations placed on the spread of human knowledge. कहते ਜਿਹੜੀ printed books ਸੀਗੀਆਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ limitations ਸੀਗੀਆਂ limitations ਕਰ ਗਏ on the spread of human knowledge ਉਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ. It was the end of that period or end of those limitations which were placed on the spread of human knowledge with the ਕਾਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ limitations ਦੂਰ ਹੋਈਆਂ with the advent of printing as it is given in the above line. नहीं समझ आया? Okay, next any other up till 21. So this was 17. 19. The standing of modern educated man has been diminished by easy access to information. कहते ਜਿਹੜਾ modern पढ़िया लिखा इंसान है और the standing of that man has been diminished. What is diminish? Is to lessen, decrease, somehow कोई चीज़ diminish होनी मतलब कट हो जानी. Okay, by easy access to information. इधर एक और आंसर है easily accessible information. Easy access to information or easily accessible information or easy information access. There are three answers. Okay, now come to the location. Come to paragraph number 4. Last third line. Over the latter half of the last millennium and the changes of the world of technology, easy access to information, जेड़ा easy access to information means information easily मिल जाती है. उन्हें की कितना? It has reduced the stature of the educated individual. Is that okay? Yeah. Any other? The position. Here it is called the standing of the modern educated man. Is that okay? Any other up till 21? Any other up till 21? Yes. 21. In today's world, people are weighed down by the endless stream of knowledge. कहता आज दा जेड़ा world है, in today's world, people are weighed down by the endless stream of knowledge. Okay, come to page number 1. Let's come to the location. Paragraph number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth paragraph, first line. It is not surprising to see. कहता ये देख के बहुत हैरानी वाली गल नहीं है या ये देख के बहुत हैरानी नहीं होती. To see people overwhelmed by the unlimited stream of information. What is overwhelmed? What is overwhelmed? Is overexcited. Okay, by the unlimited stream of information. Endless stream of, and I have given you endless stream of information.
Yes,
and what have you written?
ma'am, I have written information. But
Information.
Answer is knowledge.
Answer is knowledge. People need, there is simply too much of it to assimilate, and it is difficult to know what to do with the data once it is received, which brings people need to use the knowledge they acquire and not just know it or know where to find it. Information is okay. Stream of information, by the endless stream of information is okay. Information is okay.
Then I got 6 bands.
6 band score. Okay. Any other up till 21? Any other up till 21? I'll try to discuss all the difficult doubts, but candidates, there in Patiala Center, if you will be still left with any of the doubts, you can ask the teacher to jot it down. I'll clarify it later. Yes. Any other up till 21? No. 22 to 25. 22 to 25. 20. I'm asking 22 to 25. 23. What is the desire to collect things described as? ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਕਲੈਕਟ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਇਰ ਹੈ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਖਾਹਿਸ਼ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪੈਸੇਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਡਿਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ? It is given a natural human instinct. Okay, come to the location, come to last paragraph of page 1. Do not murmur in the class, please. Come to last paragraph of page number 1. Accusativeness. Accusativeness is to acquire, to inquire, is a natural human instinct when you are crazy to know. Okay, anything else? It is to acquire only, no, not inquire, it's acquire. मैं गलती से inquire भी कहता है. It is to collect. Yes, हाँ जी 24. According to the author, what has the world turned into? Author दे सामने आल कहता world किस चीज विच बदल गया? Answer is a vortex. Other answers I have not written here, but there are few more answers to this question. A vortex. Another answer is a veritable vortex or a large information machine. Large information. A large information machine. Let's come to the location. Come last paragraph of first passage. Of page number 1. Last paragraph, come to line number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have turned the world into a large machine of information.
Yes.
You could have written that.
Yes, sir.
A veritable vortex into which we all are being inexorably sucked. मतलब इंसान जो वर्ल्ड है वो करे विच टर्न हो गया a veritable vortex as it is given or a large machine of information. And if it would have been not more than 3 words, then you would have written machine of information. फिर large word omit कर देना से. It's no more than 4 words, then it is okay. Any other up till 25? Any other up till 25? No. Shift on to questions 26 to 28. 26 to 28. Same. Thank you. No doubt? Okay. Shift on to the last passage, reading passage number 3. Ask your doubts from questions will begin with 34 to 40 first. Ask your doubts from questions 34 to 40. Thereafter, I will take up 29 to 33. 34 to 40, I am discussing them first. 34 to 40. Question number 35. For the author, Dunluce castle evokes another period of history. कहना जेड़ा author है Dunluce, जेड़ा castle है ओदे वास्ते एक history दा होर period evoke करदा है. Answer is yes. Come to the location, first page. Come to second column. Second column, the continuity of the last paragraph of first column. Look at that paragraph. Are you getting for which paragraph I am talking about? Come to second column, but the continuity of last paragraph of first column. देखना second column चाहिए. All in all, I want to say is the first paragraph, but the first paragraph नहीं है. It is the continuity of the last paragraph of first column. Okay, come to start reading it from the first line itself. In the next 100 years or so, the structure gradually fell into its present dramatic state of and robbed by man and forlorn its aspect may be, yet in the haunting Celtic twilight of the long summer evenings, it is redolent of another age. It is reminder of another age, another dream. And if you read the last paragraph of first column, you will get to know that imposing ruin of Dunluce castle वो किस चीज़ का reminder देता. It's a castle, it's a big palace. Okay. Anything else up till 37? Anything else up till 37? No?
No.
Okay. So up till 40? 38. The writer feels that the giant's causeway is, writer ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ giant causeway ਹੈ, what is that? Answer is A. It is an unsettling place. Okay. Come to the location. Come to first page. Second column, last second paragraph, and come to last 6th 7th line. The tourists are gone and if you are very lucky you will be alone. It is not frightening, कहना डरावना नहीं है, but there is power in the place. उस जगह च कहना ताकत है. Tangible yet inexplicable. What is tangible? वो क्या होता है? वही तो कह रहे हैं. What is tangible? Tangible is what can be seen. ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਟੈਂਜੀਬਲ ਦਿਖਦਾ ਬਟ ਯੈਟ ਇਨਐਕਸਪਲੀਕੇਬਲ ਸਟਿਲ ਉਹਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਐਕਸਪਲੇਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ. ਉਹ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਡਰਾਵਨੀ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਬਟ that place has a power. Feeling is of airiness and longing and of something missing. ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਕੁਝ ਇੱਥੇ there is an emptiness. Okay, something is not quite fulfilled. The loss of light and the promise of darkness. A time between two worlds. One experience, this feeling never leaves you. The longing haunts and pulls you at you for the rest of your days. So it is an unsettling place. And look at the other options. A place that helps one unwind. एक इधर देता है? No. A boring place? No, not given. A relaxing place? No. Unsettling is not able to settle ki what exactly it is. Not getting to know what that place is. Is that okay? There is darkness. It's given. But the darkness promises itself. मतलब darkness, the word darkness is given but in the positive way. Okay. So any other up till 40. I told you whenever it comes to MQs, please use the elimination method. 39. Where was this passage taken from? ये passage किथों लिया गया? Is it a biography? No. D. An academic journal on geography? No. The news section of a newspaper? No. A travel section in a newspaper? Yes, because already they have talked about traveling to a place. Okay. Anything else? Anything else?
41.
Title of the passage is actually the crux of the passage. What you have understood from the passage or what you have found, it is a leap into the history. कि history, leap into the history मतलब history च जाके कुछ explain किया है. It's not a valley park. मतलब they have not talked exclusively about the valley park. History दे किसी time period दे विच जाके गल कीती है about a certain place. So the title of the passage is answer D, a leap into the history. And east to west, कोई भी यह जी नहीं जगह देती कि पहले वो east दी कोई location देखी and then they have shifted on to some location in the west. जब east च पहले location होती है and half of the passage would have been regarding location on the west side, then the heading would have been movement or the shifting or going from east to the west. Okay. Now coming on to the doubts from questions 29 to 33. All? क्यों करो इसको? 20. What is 29? Inishomen. Answer is C.
Yes.
30th is C. Navadi. 31B is Dunluce Castle. 32 is D. The Glens of Antrim. And 33 is A. The Sparran Mountains. Okay, come. All of them are given in the first passage itself. Now, between the Inishomen Peninsula. Which is Inishomen Peninsula? What is Inishomen? Is C. Come to section 29. Now, why you have not understood is because you do not know the meaning of the word peninsula. So, peninsula जिन्होंने geography term नहीं पता, you cannot solve this. What is the peninsula? Is a piece of land which is surrounded by the water from the three sides. एक side तो land covered है. Look at the Inishowen. Don't look at the map. Look at the passage. Passage Inishowen. उन्हें सब तो पहली गल की थी between the Inishowen peninsula. First of all, you have to look for the peninsula. इथे peninsula केड़ा सी? That is section 29. Northwest is this location, no? Look at the, if you do not know geography, you would not have been able to solve questions 29 to 40. See, this is north, south, west. One peninsula, northwest of Delhi. Delhi is given. सब तो पहला पता चलना सी. See, what is given? Like this. Please concentrate. Do not talk and murmur. Yes, please. See, here they have mentioned Delhi. This is question number 29 and its answer is Inishowen. Come to passage 1, they have given, let's assume that you do not know the meaning of peninsula. Still you could have solved the answer if you would have known the location northwest. Anything northwest of Delhi is towards something towards this side, and this was Inishowen. Is that okay?
Yes.
Any other doubt? Solve all the questions, remaining questions. Okay, then it was northwest of Delhi and the glens of Antrim. ਹੁਣ ਕਿਦੇ ਵਿਚਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ? Between word ਇੱਕ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ, between Inishowen Peninsula and glens of Antrim. What is glens of Antrim? Question number 32. Okay, then in the east, beyond the Sperrin Mountains, is found some of the Western Europe's most captivating and alluring landscape. किथे मिला है alluring landscape वाला? Between the Inishowen Peninsula, which is northwest of Delhi, and the glens of Antrim in the east. Glens of Antrim किथे है? In the east. Then look at the glens of Antrim. They are given in the east. East is this. I have told you direction. Idhar.
Yes.
Okay, glens of Antrim is okay. 32 is okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you are left with 30th, 31st. Okay, for 30th, what is 31st? 31st is B, Dunluce Castle, and 30th is E, Limavady. Okay, come to first column, last paragraph. Some 30 miles along the coast road from Limavady, along the coast road, let's say this is sea here or there is some water body. Don't you think that this is the coastal area? A coast hai ki nahi? Okay, now what is he saying? Some 30 miles along the coast road. Along the coast is moving along the coast. It is naal chalna. Okay. From Limavady to coast de naal chalna, one comes upon the forlorn but imposing ruin of Dunluce Castle. So, Limavady 30th is E. Itho coast de naal challe te pahunch gaye Dunluce Castle. This is which is 31. Okay, we are left with 33, which is A, the Sperrin Mountains. To paragraph number 2, line number 3. As the road trickles down through heather bogs in the Sperrin Mountains to the south. ਹੁਣ वैसे Sperrin Mountains ਉਹਨੇ south वाली side ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ. That is, he has said south starting from the river Roe, the Roe Valley Park ਦੱਸਿਆ ਨਾ. And towards the southern side are the mountains which are 33, and that is your Sperrin Mountains. Is that okay? Any other? Clear?
Yes.
You got to know 30th Limavady कितना आया? I told you Limavady तो coast दे along चले तो we reached that castle. Limavady कितना locate कितना 30th? Limavadi is, come to paragraph number 4, on the west bank of the river Ro de west bank te there is Limavadi. River the ਜਿਹੜੇ leftly side ਹੋਏਗੀ that is the left bank or the western side, towards the right is the east coast, eastern side of that river. So that is Limavadi. तो Limavadi तो coastal side move करते गए reach to that castle. तो mountains पता ये एक east वाली side ने, see if you compare these two mountains तो eastern side केड़ी mountains है, these ones केड़ी है, oh Glens of Antrim. ते साउथ वाली साइड केड़ी है, दिस इज दिस पैरेंट. क्लियर, सारा गलत सी है, दो चलो. इज दैट ओके? आई होप दिस इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन. Those who have liked my video, please do press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Those who have not yet subscribed, for further queries you can mention in the comment section below and I'll try my level best to answer all your queries. Thank you.